Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be your full moon in Aries reading. Now, this full moon is taking place on October 1st and this reading is going to take us all the way through the 31st. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an introduction about the energies that we're dealing with at this time. So if you want to jump ahead to the tarot reading, I'm going to have that time stamped down below. For those of you that would like to know what's going on, we have Mars in retrograde as sort of this backdrop, and it's retrograding through Aries, which means that people are quick to fight, act out frustrations, and you might find that people are extra impatient. So this can be a challenging energies to deal with. The full moon, what I find to be is most interesting, the aspect that's most interesting is this full moon is conjunct Chiron, which is known as the wounded healer. Chiron can be linked to physical illness or just putting the spotlight on our pain or old wounds, even old wounds that go back to our childhood. Some of us are going to make positive change and grow in healthy ways as a result, but others of us are going to use this pain or these old wounds as an excuse to give in to aggression and violence. This full moon in Aries has a really big message. It's don't rush, try to slow down. The areas of the body that are being affected are the head, the teeth, the tongue, arteries, the penis, if you have one, gallbladder, and blood. Everything is a lot more sensitive, or all of those are really more sensitive under this full moon. The Aries-Libra polarity is known as the relationship axis. The Aries represents the self and self-assertion. Libra is indicative of the other and represents compromise. So we're really being asked to strike a balance between meeting personal needs and those of our significant other. So we're really going to be looking at independence versus dependence or even codependence. The diplomacy of Libra Sun versus the authenticity over tact of Aries. This conflict is going to be illuminated. So we really need to expect emotional declarations on our own part or from the people that we're dealing with. We're going to have revelations about our physical bodies, leadership skills, or our ability to initiate new things, new cycles, and close partnerships are going to be in the spotlight. So it's very important that we consider how we are honoring ourselves in context of our close relationships. Hey Virgos, welcome to your full moon in Aries reading. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm just going to remind you guys, if you want a private reading or you like the decks that I'm using or you want other ways to support this channel, all of that is in the description box down below. I'm also just going to ask that you guys go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you feel called to, share or comment as well. Okay, so Virgos, my fellow Virgos, as many of you may know, I'm a Virgo rising. Let's go ahead and see what this full moon in Aries has in store for us. Messages for my Virgos, please, for this full moon in Aries. Okay, Virgos, 10 of Cups in reverse. How you're presenting yourselves, the Devil in reverse. Intentions you need to set, the 9 of Pentacles. What you need to do, 5 of Swords. What you need to do within, Virgo energy coming out, Magician. What you need to know, 3 of Cups in reverse. Final outcome energy, 4 of Cups. Okay. Overall energy, oh, Virgo, the Sun. Some of you guys, there might be a message for you in the Leo video, and some of you might be Leo, Virgo cuspers, okay? Or you might be connected to a Leo. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This is golden. This is beautiful. I believe this is Achilles. But this is absolutely beautiful energy. This is happiness. This is coming out of the shadows. This is wish fulfillment. This is optimism. This is you co-creating. And I love that we have the 3 of Cups in reverse, because for some of you, this is in love. This is attracting your true partner, your true counterpart. Virgos, the reason I'm picking up on a lot of love here is we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. This can be soulmate energy, but some of you may be getting out of a karmic situation. Some of you, this could be a marriage or it could be a contract that's been fulfilled. Some of you guys might be going through this separation and it has been quite difficult for you. You're feeling drained emotionally, but we see these two people here, okay? And now there's this separation. But the beauty of the 10 of Cups in reverse, it takes us back to our 9 of Cups, because you are now open to fulfill your wishes and to move towards someone or something that you're aligned with. The Devil energy is Capricorn, but it's also about, for me, it's about this karmic release. Some of you may have been involved in a toxic relationship. It doesn't all have to be romantic, but I am picking up on that. It could be something that ran its course, where you stayed a little bit too long, where things started to get nasty, or you guys were staying together because it was comfortable. Again, not for everybody is it going to be love. It might be a job. It might be, you know, living situation. It could be many different things. But the Devil energy in reverse is you finally walking away from what no longer serves you, what isn't healthy for you anymore. The 9 of Pentacles energy, Virgo, this is your energy. This is Venus in Virgo. 9 of Pentacles is about being alone, but not lonely. Many of you guys have dealt with this by focusing on your health, really sort of hyper-focusing on your work or on your coin, and Spirit saying that's okay, and that may be what you need to do. Focus on the process, okay? Don't get swept up too much in, you know, the regret or the blame. So remember, judgment and blame are our two biggest blocks to unity. Okay, and I really do see your 2 of Cups moving towards you. I see balance, I see happiness coming towards you. But there is this healing that's taking place. What you need to know, 5 of Swords. This is bullying, this is manipulation, this is, look at this. We have this person with 4 swords, and he's up against a child. Somebody wasn't playing fair. Somebody wasn't playing nice. Somebody was shooting below the belt. Somebody was talking behind your back. Somebody was like trying to get people to turn against you. Okay, somebody was out to win at all costs. And this is that nastiness right next to the Devil energy. This is something that just got nasty, whether you realize it or not. And Virgo, it's time for you to walk away. It's time for you to heal from this. Okay, there may have been a third party situation involved. The 4 of Swords, there's a need for heal, releasing, but it also takes us back to the 3 of Swords. Okay, that's backstabbing, that's heartbreak, it's disappointment, it's trauma. It could be that there were third parties, or it could be old wounds that go back to your childhood. The 2 of Wands in the deck also tells me that you guys, there is a divine partnership coming towards you. Divine timing is at work here in your life and in your love life. The 2 of Wands, that's soulmate energy as well. Okay, and I really do, I keep picking up on that strong here. Now, what you need to do within, Virgo, do it. Magician energy, you are aligned. Align with your truth. Align with your happiness. Move in the direction that you need to move in. You need to leave this energy behind. I know it's not always easy. Recognize it as part of your story. Don't hold it against yourself. Forgive yourself. Move on. Create the life that you want to, because you have all of the tools that you need to get where you want to go. Okay, what you need to know, 2 of Cups. You're worthy of love. Divine partnership is yours if you want it or is moving towards you. Now, the 4 of Cups is interesting energy to come out as your outcome, because the 4 of Cups, this is after the 3 of Cups, after a marriage, after a celebration, coming together of soul tribe. But the 4 of Cups here is sort of the hangover card. It's like you know, it's like after the big party, it's like, now what? You know, and am I really emotionally fulfilled, or was it like all of the hype of just this celebration? Now there's like the rest of my life to deal with. The 4 of Cups is Eros and Psyche. Eros comes to Psyche at nighttime, but she's never really met him. Like, she's never seen him. And so her sort of evil sisters are whispering in her ear, saying, you know, this isn't good, you deserve more. You know, this person isn't treating you right, blah, 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 blah. And she's starting to get really confused, and she's really starting to doubt the love that she has. So I really get here with this 4 of Cups energy, Virgo, that you're going to have to be very careful about who you're confiding in about what's going on. You're also going to have to shut out other people's opinions and really align with yourself, because you alone, you believe in your magic, you make your dreams a reality. okay? And some people might not understand why you're walking away from this commitment, because I feel like it ticks all of the boxes that, you know, other people like to see in a relationship, and they don't quite understand why you're not happy. They might not know everything that happened. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be between family members or at work, but only you know the truth, Virgo. So the Four of Cups is like a card of like not being emotionally available, but it's also about shutting out other people's expectations, or their opinions don't matter here, Virgo. Trust yourself. Trust yourself and how you feel and what you know to be true. Okay. Beautiful. The Sun energy. Happiness is yours, Virgo. This is going to make you so happy. Standing up for yourself. Moving in the direction that's aligned with you. And being unapologetic about it. And I don't feel like you guys are going to be like in your face, this is what I'm doing. But just understand that you don't have to explain yourself, Virgo. This 10 of Cups in reverse, this Devil energy, this is unhealthy. This is something that wasn't making you happy, you know, and people might not understand why, but they don't have to. This is your journey, Virgo. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, this is something I think you've been dealing with for quite some time. Again, it might be in a situation that has turned toxic or abusive. You've been really sort of contemplating this in true Virgo fashion, overthinking even. You get wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yep, 64 breaking down to a 10. So you have more 10s here. This is something that hurts. This is something that hurt. Maybe not everybody knows that, because Virgos are very good at, you know, hiding your feelings. Time to let go. Absolutely. 31 breaking down to a 4. Time to let go. It's time to build. It's time to make yourself happy, Virgo. And then you get nothing is wasted, 63. So again, for many of you, this is a long-term relationship. And for those of us who have been through breakups with somebody we've been with for a really long time, look at that. Magic works through you. Magician energy. Virgo, you guys have the power to manifest big time with this full moon. But you've got to release. Nothing is wasted. I'm going to go back to that, because this vulture spirit is like, you know, sometimes when we're in a long-term relationship, we think, oh my gosh, you know, I wasted 6 years of my life. I wasted 30 years of my life. You know, I can't believe I wasted my youth with you, that kind of stuff. That's the kind of energy you might get from your person. But nothing is wasted. You learned, you grew. There was a reason you guys were together, or there was a reason you were at this job. There was a reason this situation happened, you know, and it was a karmic lesson, Virgo, is what I'm picking up on. But your happiness is yet to come. You guys get prostitute. The accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Yeah, so for some of you guys, this was about survival. Some of you guys, this could have been a job where you either really were working in the sex industry, maybe you were stripping to get through college or something like that, or many of you just felt like you were, you know, the shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. You know, the prostitute archetype is also like about making others feel good and doing something that maybe doesn't make you feel so good, or doing something just for money. Some of you guys may have been in a situation with somebody for the financial stability, for the comfort, okay, because you felt like this is how you were going to survive. Some of you may have married somebody to change your social status, or to leave, you know, your country of birth. Child wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve others. Wounded children opens the learning path of forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. The shadow attributes are blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resist moving on through forgiveness. Yeah, and remember, this is coming up really big with this aspect with Chiron. Okay, and so you guys really have a choice on how you're going to, you know, our wounds are going to be spotlighted at this time, and with this full moon energy, releasing it. Are you going to make happy, empowering changes, or are you going to use your wounds and your anger and, you know, your your resentment to allow yourself to give in to aggression and violence. Okay, Virgo, I kind of have an idea of what you're going to do here because it's beautiful. Because you guys are beautiful souls, but you're letting go. And you've learned so much. And you've got the Sun card and you've got the Three of Cups in reverse. That's Two of Cups. This is happiness. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer or a Leo or a Cancer-Leo cusp. You know, it's beautiful. Moon in Cancer, Three of Cups is Cancer, 10 of Cups, water energy. Virgos, you get Vulva of Satyr, number 30. Look at that energy. Oof, these cards are just powerful. I love them. All right, so just give me a second. Your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies toward what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for the greater good. Yeah, don't slip into this Five of Swords energy. Don't let anybody pull you out of your power. Don't let anybody pull you into aggression or violence. You know your true power, Virgo. You know that happiness is on its way. Celebration, love, union, divine partnership for some of you. All right, but you do need to walk away from whatever this controlling energy was. A job, a person, family member, an aspect of yourselves. All right, Virgos, I love you. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.